Say for instance, you say you go in a room to wake her up, right? And you push the door and you see her the first time playing with herself, right? The next time you're going to be aware of the fact that there's a teenager. Knock the door, boy. Knock the door. When you see a locked door, you knock door. You don't just push door. You don't push door upon people, brother. You understand what I say? You don't push door upon people. The fact remains, you said it happened more than one time. Be aware that the next time you push the child door, you might see her in there. Boom, anyway guys, welcome back to the channel. You don't know, so this is the one and only boy VM Taken. You don't know, so today's topic is all about CMR. CMR, right? CMR, that's the definition. Crime, molestation, wrong person. That's what CMR mean. But anyway, people, as I say, welcome back to the channel. You don't know, the topic today is all about CMR, right? Yesterday I done a video on CMR. Almost apologize about the video. You understand? Because I see your next video where them say CMR free and speak. When that video was an old video. Last night I'm going to jump on YouTube. This is some image of CMR in a quote. After a while, made them start read out some stuff. Bro, CMR, you really, brother, you really go molest. You really go do that, brother, to the 13-year-old youth where you grow. Anyway, CMR, brother, where you there now? Where you there now? The other day, you yap your mouth. Who? My brother now look what no pitney. My brother now do this, my brother now do that. Bro, shut up, man. You need to come out now and apologize. You need to come and apologize to the public, right? Of saying stuff like that your brother is not doing them shit, bro. When the girl went and talked everything. And people, let me tell you something. I feel that CMR done more than what they said or what she said he have done. Because when we check up the world thing, right? I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to look at the world thing. You get me? If CMR never do more than what him do now, something wrong. Because how CMR have the confidence, right? Or him get the confidence to know, say, alright, he might go in the pitney room. You might go do what him do, lift up the pitney off of the bed, put her up on the ground, do that, do this. And no expect that it's going to be a repercussion. You understand? You know, expect that it's going to have a consequence. It's because you have done it before. Well, yeah, the girl have stated that he done it twice. But I'm saying he done more than only touching. He done more than only touching. Because he have that confidence in him. If you know, say, him can do that. And get where. Because the reason why I even say him do more than what him do is, people may not get tired, is the girl didn't want CMR to get in trouble. So she went to somebody who she think could talk to somebody, to talk to CMR. You understand? So basically she understand that if she goes above and talk to somebody, maybe her mom or her dad or somebody who big, I tell him the truth, CMR might get himself in trouble. She didn't, I think she not explain everything. But bro, mark my word, more stuff is gonna come out. More stuff is gonna come out, right? More stuff is gonna come out. So you know what I'm gonna do? I see some little clips going around, so I'm gonna jump into it and make you hear where the people must say, out on the road, out on the internet and all. You understand what I say? That me I say.
Especially women or girls. I need for you to foster an environment that is safe for your child to be able to speak to you about anything.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
That's what you guys need to do
And
as moms.
yeah.
Foster, you're not trying to be your child's best friend, but at the same time, you need to have an open line of communication where your child is comfortable in talking to you about anything,
a-
especially when they reach pubescent.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a
I
good one.
appreciate you greatly. Live on the air with SoFlo.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, family. How you doing?
Yeah, good. Long time listener, first time caller.
All right.
You're a bigger man. You're a bigger man, of course, than I am because I never gave him um, benefit of the doubt. When
Mm.
this story broke,
Mm-hmm.
I knew that he was guilty just from his own past behavior, just from the, the way he carries himself. Very,
Right.
very, very, very cocky like, you know?
Mm.
And so, yeah, everything in that report is true. I'm a social worker. That little girl, she did that in the most innocent way.
Right.
I'm not sure, and I'm not gonna be out here jumping on Chrissy because Chrissy must be going through hell. But the boy they for rot. Yeah? When I say he's to rot, he is to rot. Imagine somebody come and tell you that about your daughter when you watching from your tree and you're gonna say you're gonna disrespect the little girl after you do that to her and said that's what she was doing to herself. You were looking company with them police officers to disrespect the little girl. He needs to fry. I
Mm.
want him gone.
Damn.
Life.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pause on the phone calls. I'm gonna run straight through the report. Thanks to the people who looked out for us because I wasn't gonna take any of this seriously unless we had the report in front of us. So shout out to the family members who made sure we got the report in front of us. Live on the air with SoFlo. Good evening.
Also, good night. Let me
Good
just
night,
say this
family.
before moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just disappointed in a city. You know why I'm disappointed in a city?
Hold on there. We can't
When
hear
they
you too
come
good. I don't know
out,
if you have it on speaker or something or Bluetooth, but you're low. You're very
oh,
low.
wait now.
No, you have to take away off of whatever you have us on because we can't hear you.
Yeah, hear me now?
Yes, loud and clear.
All right. Me say, me disappointed in a Chrissy. And you know why I'm disappointed in Chrissy?
Mm-hmm.
When the whole scandal go down with CMR,
Mm-hmm.
Chrissy couldn't take in no more the whooping when she did not get online. She come and make a statement. Girl, now is your time to come talk up for your daughter. Or you make somebody outside of your house get the drop and walk one inside of your house
Mm.
before you as the mother do that. I could have never mind pick me that you know so flow. Come here tell us say, oh, me I send with my youth them go spend 2 days and my friend yard, you know. See my must go in bed, you know.
Hmm.
When me done full up my socks or some double D battery, you know. How you
Hmm.
come and come talk about?
Why?
Even in the police report, you can tell, say, them catch CMR off guard.
Yes,
You
cause
walking
you know have the
around, see
story
a child
together.
on the floor doing that. Why you never go call our mother?
That's exactly what me I said to.
What you mean, Bo? Oh, you scream for her to go back in our bed. What type of shit you have?
yeah. You know when the police catch you off guard and you just a second, you're in a
Listen,
jam and
them
you
catch
suddenly have to
CMR
try to get
off
yourself
guard.
out.
And for the person that's saying that, oh, Chrissy didn't know. Sometimes we ask people who feel listen when people are talk. When you
Mm.
read the report so flow, you basically say them question part A and part A says them have access to a camera.
Mm-hmm.
But the camera cannot be replayed
Mm-hmm.
and on their phone and them knows that part B also have access. So who is
Mm-hmm.
part B?
Mm-hmm.
This is
Mm-hmm.
embarrassing. We have a little dirty culture where we need to leg up.
Why?
And some of them mumaya nowadays, now the time they left some of them big dirty man. Yeah.
God no man. God
This
no.
is a me feel it for her. Me feel it for her. Because when you see them at them vlog, you always see her so well reserved to herself, in her books, in her tennis, just being her.
So if you believe now, so she did just skin out herself on the floor, so just a play with
Me not
herself.
believe,
So,
first
so.
of all, first of all, from him jump up and come talk about oh him see her pan for her skin out. Him not see her skin out. You know me tell you say them catch CMR off guard, them just make up that lie. I hear you come with your big old compulsive liar self and come talk about she's a liar. She's a liar. It's just the same thing how she lied the last time and said I hit her mom when I
Mm-hmm.
didn't. So if we are gonna use the evidence, even though remember up on camera and say, oh, she's such a good kid, she can get anything she wants. She doesn't give any trouble.
Right.
Okay. Let me tell you something. Them catch that big old compulsive liar unannounced and him never have time to cook up his story.
Mm.
This is
Um.
heartbreaking. Now come off of the phone and make somebody else give them
All
opinion.
right, family. All right.
Come on.
Look more. Live on the air with SoFlo. Good evening.
Hello, I've been listening to you for a while, but it's my first time calling in.
Mm-hmm. That's
I just
cool.
want to say that I feel like Chrissy is obsessed with this facade, like she want to look like the wife and having the cars in the house,
Mm-hmm.
but she forgot about her values and her family.
Oh
I feel
shit.
like they've been in a relationship and they're not both happy, and I feel like it's been shown on social media because one time I remember they was doing a prank and she pretended that she was cheating on her husband and there was a camera and then he choked on her. He was choking her and then she could quickly say, oh my god, it's a prank and he looked at the camera and then he kind of changed it. So ever since that I kind of know that this guy was full of crap and I stopped watching after that.
Oh
And I
wow.
feel like Chrissy's a part of the problem because I'm hearing echo, sorry.
No, we can
She's
hear
a
you
part
though.
of the good. She's a part of the problem because she upholds this. If a child feels so uncomfortable that she has to go to school to say something, it tells me everything I need to know about Chrissy. Chrissy is in the wrong as well.
Mm.
And I feel like I do agree with your wife with the fact that she sleep with her sister to avoid this because if he's trying to put the narrative out that this child is messing with herself and whatnot. But if you want to mess with yourself, you wouldn't sleep with your sister.
Right.
So yeah, it
Right.
doesn't make any sense.
Right.
You want your own privacy. We were all
Right.
our kids,
And you
we want our
definitely
own little
and if you
privacy.
and if you were gonna do all that, you definitely wouldn't come off the bed and go on the floor. Your sister could wake up missing you out the bed and look over there and see you.
Exactly. So he's lying.
It just don't
So
add
and
up.
I do feel like Chrissy, if I feel like if she did tell Chrissy would have covered because Chrissy seemed like that type because that's how Chrissy make her money from social media. So she would have covered it up, just like how they didn't want the last time they did the DV came out.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't address the situation. She pretended like it never happened. So I feel like she would do the same thing because if people respect her in social media, and if that goes away, the money goes away. And I feel like that's what the child went to the school instead of speaking to her as a mom.
Mm.
This guy was a pretender. I just knew he was a pretender.
Wow, man.
And that's all I have to say. I really respect what you're doing, and thank you for bringing the facts instead of following the rumor.
Right. I appreciate you greatly too for tuning in and for calling in. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
All right. Yo. Um. All right. So me, I get ready to shut it down for the evening. Go into some politics, cause them a vote out here, and we are going to know by late tonight to early tomorrow who our new president of the United States of America is. But before I do that, I'm gonna take us out of here with a complete read through of this report. Okay. Sorry, but I'm not taking any more calls. I'm gonna take us out of here with a complete read through of this police report. All right. Um, from head to toe, top to bottom, wife at the bottom there, back to front, start to finish. Here it goes. For those of you who missed it, this is the complete police report. And it's gonna be quick, much quicker than the first time. So pay attention. Okay? Let's silence this machine right here. No more phone calls. That's it. On October 2nd of 2024, I, Officer Kasheta with the Apopka Police Department, was notified of this case by Detective Shaw, and I responded to a blank address in Apopka. Upon arrival, I assisted Detective Shaw interviewing Cushane Carter. I read Cushane his Miranda warnings off of my department issued Miranda card prior to any questioning, to which he stated that he understood and he was willing to answer questions. Detective Shaw's probable cause is as follows. On November 1st of 2024 at 13:17, this is 1:17 in the afternoon, this case was referred over to the Apopka Police Department from Detective Talley at OC Police Department. The incident involved a child making a disclosure about sexual molestation blank that occurred this morning blank the address where it occurred. They left out their address, home address. At 14:19 hours, this is 2:19 in the afternoon, I went to the school and I made contact with the 13-year-old victim. The child agreed to speak with me about the incident from the morning. I asked her what happened, and she disclosed that blank had come to her into her bedroom this morning and touched her shoulder and her breasts, touched her shoulders, both shoulders and her breasts over her clothing. She stated that he then picked her up out of the bed, placed her on the floor, on her bedroom floor at the end of the bed. The child said that he then pulled down her pants to her knees and then stopped and pulled them back up. She was wearing underwear at the time. The child stated that this has happened twice before. Once, approximately 6 months ago, he did it, and then last year around winter time. On those occasions, he only touched her over her breast area with his hands. The child appeared to be forthcoming, but the child did not want blank to get into trouble because she did not want blank to think that he is a bad person. She ultimately wanted an adult to speak to him and tell him not to do this anymore. It should be noted that blank was sleeping on the bed beside her. The children was wearing a spaghetti the child was wearing a spaghetti strap tank top and long pajama pants. It should be noted that there are a total of 4 female children in the household, with the victim being the oldest. There is a baby monitor camera in the bedroom, but it only shows live video. It does not save recordings. This is accessible via an application on Blank's phone, and she believes that Blank also has access as well. This information was provided by Blank. Y'all can fill in them blanks. A forensic interview was completed with the child protection team at the Howard Phillips Center for Children. I attempted to make contact with the suspect at his residence around 2100 hours at his residence with negative contact. Couldn't get in touch with him. DCF, which is Child Protective Services, placed the children under a safety plan where they remained with family friend and they would not be allowed to return to the home until a later time. At 8:20 hours on November 2nd, 2024, I, along with Officer Calixto and Officer Cacheta, made contact with the suspect at his home, at his residence. I presented the information about the allegations to him. He indicated that there are cameras in the bedroom, and it would show that he never went to the room. If he knows that that camera only does live videoing, why would it show the police that he never went to the room? The explanation he provided was that yesterday morning he went into the room to take up the victim and she was on the floor playing with herself. To wake up the victim and she was on the floor playing with herself. The suspect stated that when he saw that, he yelled at her to get back into bed. He said he then went to get the other kids ready for school. He indicated that this was not the first time that this has happened. He advised that he is a blank based on his social media account. I don't know what that means. He believes that the victim is a good kid and is smart and does not cause issues. He later indicated that she was a liar and has stated in the past to the family friend that he has concerns that she would make up lies against him. He used the example that she once told the police that she did not see blank hit him, but said that she saw him hit blank, and he was charged for domestic violence. Based off of the investigation, Cushane Carter was placed under arrest. He was placed in my department issued handcuffs, which were double locked and checked for proper fit. Cushane was then transferred to Apopka Police Department and then to Orange County BRC without incident. My department issued body-worn camera was on and active for the entire event. This case is to be cleared by arrest. Yeah, he basically said this is not the first time him catch her to play with herself. What you can do with that you want, right? For the people who tune in the morning times, unless some kind of development happens, I probably won't be tuning in the morning. But then again, I might, because the election results and all that, right? Y'all go tune into that and see what's going on with that. And again, shout out to the people who understand how we do stuff and went out of their way to make sure that we had the police report right here so we can read it through for ourselves and we can say, this is not hearsay, this is actually what it says here. I appreciate y'all greatly. Thank you. Continue to move with integrity, right? I was telling everybody, don't rush to judgment because, an accusation is not actually a conviction and all these other kind of things. But with this much information revealed in a police report alone, do with it what you will. You have sense. You're not a dummy. Form your own opinions from here. right? The law will, of course, continue to take its course, and we will, of course, continue to follow this. So stay tuned. With that said, manners and respect to each and every one of you tuning in. Big up on yourself. I respect you, and I thank you for being here. All right, I'm gonna spend some time with me picking them and my wife, and to the brother them out there, I'm gonna say, let go the fuckery and foolishness, bro, because it's shameful, and as you can see, you stand to lose a lot. All right, that way, and violation of children is just friggin' off. Period. But anyhow, we'll talk more about this on a different day. I'm out. Go good. Walk good. Go with God. Like my granny always say, be good. If you can't be good, Miss Ruby said, be careful. I'm out. Peace.
Judge Page Reese Whitaker presiding. Court come to order.
Good afternoon. So I understand we have a few pleas to be tendered. And are we going to do them at the same time or separately? All right. Are you ready, Ms. Vossi?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And who's handling this for the state?